Standard 8, Subject English, Grammar, Topic Figures of Speech. Hi students, so today let's learn about figures of speech. But before I teach you this, it's very important for us to know this figure of speech. As in the previous standards, you have already learnt about parts of speech. That means noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. But now we are going to learn figures of speech. This is totally different from the parts of speech. So this figure of speech is especially used by the poets in their poems, as they want to make them interesting and creating a very good effect. So let's start with figures of speech. That is the first one. It's called a simile. Simile means when a direct comparison is made between two objects of different kinds, at least has one point in common. So in simile, we use the words like as, like and so. I just begin with a sentence. She is as proud as peacock. So you see the words as and as. The next sentence is your character is as clear as crystal. Again you got the words as and as. Camel is like a ship of desert. Here you see the word like. And the first one, when I say she is as proud as peacock, it means that her nature is directly compared to the proudness of peacock. This is the way it will be written. The next one is metaphor. Here in this case, when an indirect comparison is made and it is a implied simile, that means not directly expressed. I'll just give you a few examples. Camel is a ship of desert. So here you see camel and ship of desert are indirectly compared to each other but has one point in common. Life is a journey. So life is indirectly compared to the journey. Here again you see one point in common. So we go to the next figure of speech, and that is third one, personification. This means when inanimate object, that means non-living things or abstract ideas, are spoken of as having life. So see the examples. Moon smiles across the mountains. So here the word moon is a non-living thing, but smiles is a human quality which is given to the moon. So to make the poem very effective. So next case you see hills rejoice and clap their hands. Here you see the word hills is a non-living thing, and we have two human qualities here, rejoicing and clapping. They are given to the hills to give a poetic effect. So many of the poets are using personification in even songs and lyrics. So we go to the next one, that is repetition. In this figure of speech, some words are repeated more than once for better poetic effect. That means roll on, the ocean blue. So here you see the word roll on is used more than once. The next one is try till you succeed. Here the word try is used more than once, again for the poetic effect. So you see many of the Hindi songs, some words are used repeatedly again and again in the same song to make it very interesting and entertaining. The next one is alliteration. In this, when similar sound or repetition of similar letters are used to produce poetic effect. That means a lordly lion lives a lonely lair. So you see that I am pronounced L more than once. So this the next one is she sells on the seashore. So you see the word S is used more than once. So similar sounds or echoes are used over here for some effect. So now we go to the next figure of speech. That is the sixth one, antithesis. The word anti means opposite words. So opposite words are used in a sentence for poetic effect. So how do we explain it is when opposite ideas or words are placed side by side for emphasis. So we can see the example, to the worst or best. Now worst and best are opposite words, but they are used in a same sentence. So next one, similarly we got united we stand, divided we fall. So here you see the word united and divided are the opposite words. Stand and fall are the opposite words, but they all are used in a same sentence. So in the next one you see many are called, few are chosen. So many and few are again the opposite words. So the opposite words are used over here for the poetic effects. And then we go for the last one, that is tautology. Tautology means when different words have same meaning in a sentence is called as tautology. That means use hot boiling water for better results. This means the word hot and boiling are two different words but have same meaning. The next one is he drinks ice cold water. So ice and cold both are different words but have same meaning. The next one, the fairy went remote and far away. The word remote and far away are different words but they mean the same. So this you see that some of them are using it for the poetic effect. So this I have just explained few figures of speech. So there are many figures of speech like this, but that I'll be explaining you gradually. Thank you.